Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Nomsi Emmanuel. If you're new here, welcome to the family, and if you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome to the family as well, and welcome to the gang. So on this channel I film about lifestyle, I film about faith, health and education. So today I will be just giving some tips, about 12 tips on how to get a job as a new graduate. So if you're a new graduate, I know this is graduation season, people are coming out, so if you're a new graduate with zero experience, this is the right video for you. Okay, all right guys, so if you're interested in getting to know more about what I have to discuss today, stay tuned and don't go nowhere. Alright guys, without no further ado, let us jump right into this topic today. So I have 12 tips on how to get a job as a new graduate. Tip number 1. Sorry guys, disclaimer, I have to be looking down because I have my stuff, my points written down, so I have to be looking down every now and then to read it out. So I came prepared for you. Yeah, and when you start getting that money, when you start making that money, you better cut me some check, okay? All right, tip number 1, you have to be open-minded as a new graduate, okay? Because there are tons of people also who just graduated like you, who are looking for a job. So it might not come easy for you, especially like for instance, if you're in the state of Maryland and you want a job in Maryland, and there are a lot of graduates in Maryland who are also looking for the same job opportunity as you are. So it's going to be hard, it's going to be more competitive. So be open-minded, be willing to go out of state, because sometimes that's usually what happens. You might get a job out of state where you don't know nobody, and where it's totally new to you, you don't know nobody, but sometimes the pay is really great than your local state. So yeah, be open-minded, be willing to travel out of state. Yeah, that's tip number 1. Number 2, you have to let professionals review your resume and your CV. Every school, every college, they have career departments where you can email them, go talk to them, email them your resume or your CV for them to check it for you. Make sure, look through it, make sure there's no error. Because some managers take it very serious when they read through your CV or your resume and they see tons of grammar error, punctuation errors, like it's a total knockoff. Okay, so yeah, make sure. So yeah, tip number 2, go to your career center in your school, let them review your resume for you, let them give you feedbacks, even if it means starting all over to fix your resume. It's better, it's worth it. So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3, you have to have your reference. Tip number 3, sorry, you have to upload your resumes to on all job sites. Okay, so depending on what you're looking for instance, if you're in healthcare and you're probably, for example, you are a nurse and you're looking for jobs, there are tons of healthcare professional job sites where you can create profile and post your resume there, so that when this human resource, when they start searching, they can easily see your post and possibly email you. Yeah, so that's tip number 3. Upload your resume on professional job websites. So that's an easy way to get job. Tip number 4, if you are, for instance, if you're into IT, you can go to IT career buildings, okay, IT firms, okay, depending on which state you are. Some states have a lot compared to the other. So if you're in Maryland, like I live in Maryland, if you're in Maryland and you're interested in healthcare, for example, you have different hospitals. Like if you're a nurse, you have different hospitals that you're interested in. Instead of calling the general phone call or calling the receptionist, trying to get a hold of maybe the manager to talk to them, I think the best way is not, I think the best way is for you to go there. I did that personally when I was looking for a hospital job, I did that. I know the hospitals I'm interested in, so I went there. I spoke to the manager that, oh, I'm a new graduate, I have no experience, I'm interested in working in the hospital. Please, do you have any opportunity? I'm willing to learn, I'm willing to do anything to get my hands wet on whatever the things that needs to be done. And then it's up to them, the managers, to inform you whether they have a position or not. Even if they don't have a position, they will see it as a very serious thing, that okay, this person is really trying to get a job. So them will tell you, okay, let me see what I can do. Even if there's no opportunity at that time, they will give you their contact. Because in my case, that was what happened. When I went to see the manager, after talking to him, he said, oh, right now there's no position open, but that, you know, whenever anything comes up, you let me know. He gave me his business card, you see, and I ended up working there. So what I'm saying is, if you know the places you want to go to, you want to work in your state, if you don't want to go out of state, you can go to those places. To go personally, dress well, professionally, go and talk to the while you're going, just have your CV in hand in case they ask. Go there and talk to the managers, talk to their human resource department. Yeah, you never know what will happen. So that's tip number 4. Tip number 5, apply to several job posts online. If you're into healthcare, if you're a nurse, there's a lot of websites you can go to. There is Career Builders, there is Indeed, there is Zip Recruiters, there is Glassdoor. There's a lot of them, and these are for healthcare. Well, it's not really only for healthcare. Pretty much they have all kinds of. You can go to these sites and apply. Don't apply to one position or to one place and thinking it's no. As a new graduate, there's a lot of people competing for the same position like you. So, and it's even hard because you have no experience. You have 0 experience. So the more jobs you apply, the higher chance for you to get one. So apply to tons of jobs. Apply to every application that you see that are close to, that you feel close to what you are looking for. Don't go apply to the ones that are looking for someone. For instance, if you see a job position for nursing that requires 10 years experience, and you being someone with zero experience, now you not think it's okay to apply. They will just trash your CV. They will just trash it even without reading it. Yeah. So scan through the application, look for the ones that are closely. If it's like 1 year experience, there's high chance for you can apply to 1 year experience. Even 2 years experience, you can apply. But when it's past that, just stay in your lane while you're applying. Okay, pretty much. Yes, guys. So that's tip number 5. Tip number 6. Have your references ready. Okay. So because most of these job applications, most of these managers and recruiters, when they hire you, or not when they hire you, when they're interested in you, or when they see you as a potential candidate, 9 out of 10 times they will ask for references. So it's easier for you to, when you're a fresh grad, you're all set for the job hunting, just get a lot of references as soon as possible. Get 4 or 5. Get people who have been in that profession you're interested in. For instance, if you are a nurse, go get people, maybe director of nurses, managers of nurses. Let them write resume for you. It's more enticing. It will give you a great boost. Yes. So get people who are in that profession with a lot of years experience to write reference for you. Have it ready so that when they call you for that, when they ask you for that, you can easily give it to them. You just don't want to wait till when they ask you for your references. You will now say, oh, okay, let me go get it. It looks like you're not ready. Yeah. So have that in mind. Okay. So just, yeah, when you're applying, just have your references ready. Okay. So that's tip number 6. Tip number 7, update your LinkedIn. In fact, every professional needs to have your LinkedIn profile. If you're a professional and you don't have a LinkedIn profile, I don't know what planet you are in. Go get one. LinkedIn is one of the easiest platforms to get a job because it's strictly professional. There's no drama there. There's no people dancing around there. No, it's strictly professional. And most of these human resource recruiters, they scan through people's profile to look for potential candidates. So if you don't have any LinkedIn profile, you're hearing it from me. Go create one, update it, and make sure as you're looking for a job, let it be the first sentence they will see on the first. There's a column in the first section of LinkedIn. So that is the place where you can write it down that you're open to career opportunities, so that when they are searching, when they see it, they will now know, okay, this person is actively looking. Yeah, so create one and have a mentor. That's tip number 8. You have to have a mentor. In everything you're doing, you gotta have a mentor. You gotta have someone who you're looking up to. In your profession, there are people who have been there for 20 years, 50 years, 30 years. Those are the good plugs. Those are the ones that will give you all the icing on the cake that you need. Those are the ones that will tell you everything, tell you the shortcuts, what to do and what not to do. Those ones too are also good in reviewing your resume. My mentor, when first time after graduation, I showed her my resume. She was like, "What is this? Like, no company will hire you with this." So she actually walked me through how to recreate my resume, make my CV and all that, and make it look more marketable and professional. See, yeah. So you have to have a mentor in the career field you are in. It's very important. Very important. That's tip number 8. Tip number 9, you have to attend career fairs. Yes, guys. Career fairs are the most easiest way, aside linking, to get a job, because right there, based on how you perform, they will hire you. So, and especially now there is summer, especially now this is summertime, there's a lot of people graduating out of college. There are a lot of career fairs in nursing, in medical field. There are a lot of career fairs. So when you see one, jump on it. Don't even miss. You don't even want to miss that chance. Make sure you go, and while you're going, get prepared, dress well, have your CV with you, because they'll ask you for your CV. They'll ask you for your references. Yes, be prepared to answer your questions. I have a video about how to get yourself prepared for interview. Yeah, so you want to watch that video if you haven't. I gave 5 tips on how to be successful in your interview. Yeah, so when you're going for a career fair, you have to see it as if you're going for an interview. Yes, because depending on how you perform that day, they will hire you right there on the spot. So career fairs, yes, they are the easy way to go. And that's tip number 9. So tip number 10, you have to work on your resume. Okay, you have to work on your resume and your CEO. Even this actually should be tip number 1, because if you're applying for a job, you have to have more than, basically this number 10 is talking about, you have to have more than one CV, okay, or resume. You have to have more than one. Okay, different jobs have different things they are looking for. And if you want to get a job, it's hard these days, especially with this pandemic. It's hard. So for you to get a job, you have to be intentional about it, and you have to be strategic about it. Okay, so you have to have more than one resume. The job market is tough, and it's not friendly, and it's not even smiling. Okay, the jungle is very tough. All right, have more than one CV, have more than one resume. If you see a job, a description, you can tweak your resume to, there's a way you can tweak your resume to fit into what they're looking for. And you see another application for B might be looking for totally different thing. You don't want to go back to CV, the first CV, and be changing and doing all that. Have another one, create another CV specifically for every job you're applying for. If you're applying for a hospital job, you have to have your hospital CV resume. If you're applying for any type of, have more than one, pretty much. Basically what I'm saying, you have to have at least 3 or 4 different CVs. Yes, You can't live by one CV or one resume. No, unless you're not ready to get a job. If you're ready to get a job, you gotta be strategic about these things. Yeah. So that's number 10. And also, you have to have a business card as a professional. You have to have a business card. I remember when I was in school, they taught us about it. They taught us the importance of it. And for school to teach you about it, yeah. So that means it's very important. Have a business. Everybody, even if you're a hairdresser, maybe you have a salon, or you're into skincare, you have to have a business card so that when people ask you, okay, where is your business, where are you located, you don't want to tell them, oh, I'm located at number 11 Jagbala Street, when you can easily get your business card from your wallet, from your pocket, and hand it to them. It looks more professional. Have a business card. If you don't have any business card, please have a business card. It's very important, and it's cheap online. Some sites offer $10 to create your business card, and you can have up to 100 copies. Yeah. Yes. So there's a lot of sites you can do your business. Have a business card, okay? It makes you look more professional, more marketable, like you know what you're actually doing. Yeah. So let's move forward. Number 11. When you have after you have finished applying to different places, you have to follow up with your application. Don't just apply and leave it, because be mindful that you're not the only one applying for jobs. Okay, and it's easy for all these hiring managers to forget you or forget your application. So sometimes in a day they might interview 30 people, 40 people. How will they remember you? Yeah. So what you have to follow up with your application. Follow up, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be mailing them every day. Don't even email them, is more professional. Don't call them. Email them. They are more likely to reply your email than phone call. Quote me. I've been there. I've seen these people in and out. I'm telling you, I'm giving you the real tea for free. Okay? So yes, email them, give them time. Maybe after 2 weeks or 3. If after 2 weeks, no, 2 weeks is too soon. If after 3 weeks or even a month you have not heard from them, you can now email them. Most of the time they will reply you if they are interested in you or not. Yeah. So that's tip number 11. And also tip number 12, when you apply it, we all know that the spiritual controls the physical. We have a lot of things that are fighting us. So when you're applying, also remember to pray. Prayer is the master key. Prayer works for everything. Prayer is the magic that we often sometimes neglect. Jesus prayed from every day. In the morning, you see him praying in the night. So and he was doing all this to emphasize on the importance of prayer. You cannot leave prayer behind. I think you will succeed in life. No. Sometimes you have to, when you have done all you can do, all you need to do, back it up with prayer, if possible fast, depending on how you did that job badly. My dear, with zero experience, it's hard. Let me be real with you. It's hard to get a job, because most companies, they are looking for people with experience. Okay? Yes, well, with zero experience as a new grad, it's hard. So for you to get a job, there must be some things about you that makes you stand out. Okay? And prayer is one of the plugs that can help you get that job. So don't forget to pray while you're doing that. So that's tip number 12. Number 13, continue networking. Networking is important. Those networks you have back in school, don't think that, oh, now I'm done with school, I don't need them. No, you need them, because there are some people who might help you from those networks to get a job. So continue networking with people in your profession, in that profession that you're interested in. If you're nursing, don't go and be networking with people in IT. I don't see how that will help your ministry. Okay? Network with people in the same healthcare field that you're interested in. Yes. Also, then tip number 14, follow the company's social media page. So people tend to neglect this one. It's important, because most of the times, before these companies will post their job on Career Builder or Indeedjobs.com, they have already posted it on their website, on their social media page. So that's why you have to follow them. If you're in healthcare, if you're a nurse, you're a doctor, you're a pharmacist, you're looking for a job, follow your what is it called? Follow their the companies they're interested in. Follow their business. Follow their social media page. Even there, you can even meet some people. Because most of the people that work there will be following their page, and you never know, you might see one or two people that you know that are working there that can help you. You see why you have to follow their professional, you have to follow them. Yes, don't go there and be acting crazy or be commenting on things that are not necessary. Just follow them so that you can see what's going on. All right, so these are the 14 tips on how to get a job as a new graduate. Guys, the jungle it's not for the weak. Okay, and I have two things that is a no when you are looking for a job. Yes, people tend to mess this one up. You might have started so well, you have planned yourself so well, but these two things can just knock you out, like how a trailer knock someone out on the road, on the yes. So the first thing that is a no is do not stalk a manager on social media. Yes, you might think it's just it's not that serious. It is serious. Some managers take it very personal when you stalk them on social media, or because you know because you've seen them on Instagram or you've seen them on Facebook, you think it's okay to be messaging them. Oh, hi, Miss Stella. Yes, I applied for a job in your company, and up to now I've not heard from you guys. Or I'm interested in that position you guys have available. Please, is there something you can do for me? First of all, it's very unprofessional. No, don't write nobody regarding a job or social platforms. No. Where you can do that is on LinkedIn. You can message the recruiters or the HRs, because those are the ones on LinkedIn looking for these managers. They're not really the ones hiring. What they do is they will list their descriptions, what they're looking for, their potential candidates. They will list it out and give it to the human resource. It is the human resource. The human resources are the ones, that is their job, that is why they are paid, they are being paid. They are the ones who scan through applications and accept one or two people, depending on how many people they are looking for, accept those potential candidates and now hand them over to the manager. Before the applications get to the manager, the HR had to scrutinize it. They are the first people to meet. So that's why I will tell you, if you want to message them on social, the only social platform you can message the HR is on LinkedIn. Most of them, the ones that they have their page open for messages, some of them they don't. But the ones that have their page open for messages, you can email them. You can tell them. That's why you can tell them, oh, tell them who you are, you know, that you're looking for a job, you have zero experience. Most of the nice human resource recruiters, they will reply you. I'm saying this out of experience, okay? I'm not just blabbing. I have done it before. Yes, I have emailed one before, and she told me that, oh, she's actually not the one in charge. And then she now gave me the number. I think she gave me the number of the person to message. I think either she gave me the number or she told me the name of the person. Then I went to the person and now message her. So you see, yeah. So that's the only place, acceptable place. Don't go and be messaging people on managers on Facebook or on social media, because most of those managers, once they have left their workplace, they just want to go home and rest and catch up with things that are going on online. The last thing on their mind is for someone to be stalking them up about a job. It's so irritating. It's so disgusting, and most of them is very irritating to them. So don't do it. It might even blow up your chances. Okay, don't stalk nobody up on social media, except don't stalk up anybody, no manager on social media. Even if you know the manager, it's still not okay for you to be messaging them on Instagram or on Facebook. If you want to, the best professional way to message people is email. email. Okay, and the other one that is a no is yeah, actually I've already stated it. Yeah, so is don't bombard them. I think I mentioned it earlier. Do not bombard them with calls or messages. Give them time, because these managers, they have a lot on their plate. They have a lot going on for them, going on at the moment. It's either they are in one conference or one meeting or the other, trying to build the company, trying to make things work. So the last the last thing you want to do is to add to their problem. Okay, so just give them time. Once you have applied and the human resource crew have acknowledged that they have received your application, so just give them time. Sometimes you have to give them 1 month. Give them time, okay, before you email them back. All right, so when you do all these things, that's not how you get a job. When you follow all these things I've listed, these 14 tips I've listed for you, that's not how you get a job. And when you're applying, some company will reject you. Just have that at the back of your head. Not every company that you apply will give you a straight yes right away. No, some people reject you, and when they do that, don't get discouraged. Unless you don't want to work, don't get discouraged. Just keep applying to different places and keep praying, and I'm pretty sure 1 or 2 companies who have seen your sincerity and how desperate you are will definitely give you a chance. Okay guys, this is all I have for you today. I hope you have learned 1 or 2, and I hope you've enjoyed this video today. Please, on your way out, do not forget to subscribe. It is free. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. You can share my video on social media platforms, and until I come your way next time, remain safe, stay away from trouble, stay corona free, eat your vegetables, and drink a lot of water. Bye.